And now, today's adventure of Outer Scope 2, the story of Montego Slim Davis. Bob and Robin ride away on a trip to nowhere, and now the kids will be able to hear the story about Chun-Li and Sailor Bill's medallion.
Yep, they were on the luggage rack, like two old suitcases.
I'll bet they'll really be surprised when they find they've been tricked again.
Good. Serve them right. Now come with me quickly, and I'll tell you the rest of the story, because I know you haven't seen the last of those two rogues.
Yeah, I bet they'll try to make trouble for us again.
What are they talking about? I don't know, and I don't like it. I can't hear anything up here.
You know, it's funny. I mean, you know, with 5 kids, you know, there should be enough noise so we can hear them up here.
That's for sure.
Hey, listen, I got it. Listen, go down there, sneak a look, but be careful, you know, don't let them see you, okay?
Okay.
Yeah? Well?
You know what? Probably I think this was a very dumb idea, getting on top of this van.
What are you talking about? You know, a minute ago you said it was brilliant.
Yeah, but that was when I thought that the kids were traveling along with us with their maps and their diaries.
Oh, don't tell me.
You guessed it, old chum. The only people down there are the Cray House.
We made tricked again.
What am I gonna do? We'll never get off this vehicle.
I don't know where we're going. Listen, hey, look over there.
Oh, wow, what a beautiful sailing ship.
Not that you want to observe a person, not the sailing ship, the spaceship. The kitty spaceship, remember they...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what we gotta do? We gotta get off this thing.
You're right.
Remember I told you I never saw Sailor Bill again?
Yes?
Well, I did see Montego Slim, his Jamaican friend. He came one night with news that Sailor Bill was ill. Montego Slim wanted to lend a hand, just as Sailor Bill had done for him in the past.
Well, were you able to help?
No, my father was away. All I could tell him was we had not seen Sailor Bill and did not know his whereabouts.
What did he do?
He thanked me and said he had one other lead. If that one failed, would leave him at a dead end. He gave me his address and said if my father and I heard anything from or about Sailor Bill, to please let him know right away.
He gave you the address?
Maybe we can find him.
This I doubt. He would be a very, very old man by this time. Like my father, he has probably long since passed away.
He said he had one more lead. Do you remember what it was?
I'm not sure. I think it was the Shinnecock Indians. Something about a man who had saved his life.
The Shinnecock Indians? That's impossible.
That's right. When we talked to the Shinnecock woman who knew the story, she said Sailor Bill never came back.
Well, I wouldn't know. Anyway, here is the old address Montego Slim gave me. Maybe you'll find some new information. It's just over in Brooklyn.
But what do we do now with 2 leads? Henry and I still have to find Tia Rosa and talk to her.
Yeah, and now we've got something from Chun that's also worth checking. Well, I guess the only thing to do is for us to split up again, to follow both clues.
Do we have to split up?
Well, with 2 clues, I guess we don't have any choice.
Hey, listen, Willie, you and Henry haven't been in the ship yet. Why don't you take it to follow up the Carejas clue, to find Tia Rosa?
And I'll go with them. We've learned some new tricks about the steering and the fuel system.
Yeah, and I can navigate.
Right on, Henry. And while you all are doing that, the great Edgar and I will navigate our way to Montego Slim's place.
Oh, come on, Cynthia.
Where did you say the ship was now?
Oh, we left it at South Street. Eleanor can lead the way.
Where will you rendezvous?
What?
Reunite again, Henry.
That's a good question. Where are we going to meet up again?
May I suggest my kite making shop? I'd very much like to know how you make out.
Sure, good idea.
Great. That'd be terrific, because we know where it is.
Yeah, thank you for everything.
Okay, bye, you guys. We're going to South Street to pick up old Outer Scope 2.
Good luck, Willie.
Bye.
I thought we'd never get off that van.
Yeah, so listen, now we can sneak over to the little kitty spaceship and toss it in the river.
Their flying days will be over.
Listen, they'll absolutely never give us the slip again.
That's for sure.
Hey, now listen, Bobby boy.
Yeah.
I want you to remember, whatever you do, don't do anything that looks suspicious.
Right.
Okay, Bobby boy. Now, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, heave-ho, and over she goes.
Righto, Robin. There's no substitute for cooperation.
All right.
Next time, Into the River.
What do you want to know about yourself? What do you want to know about yourself?
Suppose for a minute that the entire world was suddenly without color. It might be difficult to tell an apple from an orange. All the flavors of ice cream would look alike. And traffic lights could be very confusing. But fortunately, color is everywhere. But fortunately, color is everywhere. Color is there to help us see and to make seeing more fun. Did you ever wonder if everybody else sees color the way you do? Well, except for a few people who are colorblind. We all see the grass as green, dandelions as yellow, the sky as blue. But color is not just yellow, green, and blue. Color has meaning. People use color as a kind of language. For example, all over the world, you could be in Paris, Peking, or Peoria, Illinois. And everywhere, red stands for stop, and green stands for go. And sometimes the same color can have different meanings to different people. Sometimes in movies and plays in this country, when an actor wears black, he is the villain. And the actor in white is the good guy. But there are other ways to look at it. In the Asian art of Aikido, a black belt stands for higher achievement than a white belt. So, even though we all agree on what colors look like, we don't always agree on what they mean. Nowhere is this more of a problem than when it comes to the color of humans. When people try to attach meaning to the shades of human skin color, to say that one shade is better than another, well, it just doesn't make sense. They might as well say they like the light squares on a checkerboard better than the dark squares. Or that dark-colored rocks are better than light-colored rocks. Without the one, you can't appreciate the other. All of us need all of us for a colorful world.
Why don't you make a new friend, make a new friend, make a new friend today? Why don't you make a new friend, make a new friend, make a new friend today?
What would you do if you heard a duck say, "Leave us alone, can't you go away? You're not one of us, you're not our kind." If it happened to you, do you think you'd mind? Or what would you think if giraffes wouldn't eat with the other animals, 'cause they weren't as neat? Should the way someone looks or talks or eats decide who he talks to or who he meets? Or what if an elephant, after walking all day, ignored the monkeys because they like to play? We all like different things, it's true, because we're all different. I am, aren't you? We should be glad that we're not all the same. If we were, we'd be playing a whole different game. We'd spend all our time trying to tell who is who, instead of us learning about me and you.
Real people, I'd like to introduce you to some real people. Real people.
Hi, it's Willie. I'm still on vacation in Puerto Rico with my sister Maria. It's been more fun than I expected. And today, I promised to spend the day with Tia Nati helping her with some errands.
Where are we going? To Isla Verde. I have to get some things before I stop by the office this afternoon.
You work?
Sure. Surprised?
Nah. marqueta like this in New York.
Of course, you have Puerto Ricans in New York, don't you? They still like to buy things from the island. Hola, ¿cómo está? Buenos días. ¡Qué aguacates más lindos! ¿A cómo son?
Son a 50 centavos.
Deme 3.
I love avocado.
Good. I'll make some tonight for a special Puerto Rican dinner.
Okay. Muchas gracias.
¡Qué bueno! Ya volveré. Adiós, hasta luego. Something wrong?
No, nothing. Are we going home now?
Not yet.
I still have to pick up your cousin's school clothes. You know, school's starting pretty soon. You and Maria will be returning back to school soon also. I'll miss you.
Y eso porque es que necesitaba la ropa para en toda la tienda. ¿Tú sabes si hay especiales de zapatos?
Sí, el departamento de zapatos allá al final ahí.
Ah, mira qué bueno, me voy a aprovechar.
Y para las nenas consigues también especial.
Sí. Tú sabes, como ya comienzan la escuela ellos, pues tengo que hacerles la ropa también.
I didn't know Sun Run was so big. We have stores like this in New York.
Sure, why not? A lot of people live here. Puerto Rico is a modern island. Its cities are like many other big cities.
Now are we going home?
No, 2 more stops.
Oh.
Not yet. I meant I made it on time to put my paycheck in our family savings accounts before the bank closed.
Oh. Aren't you tired?
Oh, no, mijo. I'm used to doing this. I do it all the time.
Oh, no. What's wrong, Tia Nati?
I think traffic is starting and I don't want to get held up. We have to get home so that I can prepare tonight's dinner.
You've got to cook too?
Sure.
Is this where you work?
See, I'm still on my vacation. I just have to stop by the office a moment to get my schedule for next week. Hola, buenas tardes. Hasta luego. Now home.
Is it nice?
What?
The office, where you work.
I don't work in the office. I work in the assembly line.
Wow. Aren't you tired yet, Tia Nati?
Sure, I'm getting tired, but there's still plenty for me to do today, Willie. It's almost time for dinner.
¡Qué tía fantástica!
¿Estás durmiendo?
And I thought girls had it easy.
Hi, it's Woody Soups the dish for today. Each culture makes it their own special way. Some serve it cold and some serve it hot, but all people make it with the foods that they've got. Now I've got a treat that will knock you for a loop. Chinese American cornflower soup. Get some chicken broth, 3 cups will do, and a cup of creamed corn to flavor our brew. Half cup of chopped chicken or pork is just the thing, plus some sugar and salt to add seasoning. Blend 1 tablespoon of cornstarch in a cup with 2 tablespoons of water. Now stir it up. Get an adult, cause we are ready to go. Get it all together, let's get on with the show. First pour the chicken broth into a pot. Heat it till it boils, yes, heat it till it pops. Add sugar and salt, a dash is great. Stir in the corn, do it now, don't you wait. The very next step is to mix in the meat. When it boils again, then turn down the heat. Next, stir the the cornstarch and water into the soup. Then it'll be done and you can serve the whole group. For an added treat, crack an egg, beat it well, pour it into the soup, stir it round, isn't it swell? You can eat it from a bowl or out of a cup, but wherever you go, folks are eating it up. How sec means it's good, delicious, I say. I better go, I'll eat it all if I stay. Chinese American corn flour soup.
Why don't you make a new friend, make a new friend, make a new friend today?
Hello, my name is Craig Rainbow. I am 13 years old. My home is in Phoenix, Arizona. Where I live, there are a lot of American Indians. I am a Pima Indian. It's one of many tribes that live in Arizona. This is my favorite place. It's the wood shop at school. It's a very special place because I enjoy working with my hands and wood. I like the way wood smells and feels. When I am in class, I use many different kinds of machines to make things out of wood. This is a sander, and this is a polisher. I also work with hammers, saws, drills, and other kinds of fun tools. I also use goggles to protect my eyes and make sure I don't play with any machines. Here I am sanding one of two bookends. I made them, and the R stands for rainbow. I also made a birdhouse, this wall shelf, and this nameplate. I made that for my mom and dad. Now when friends come to our house, they will see the sign and know we are the Rainbows. That will make me happy, and they will know that I made the sign out of wood. Working with my hands is something I really like doing.
There was a time long ago when all the fish looked the same. Big or small, young or old, they all had the same shape and coloring. All day long they swam and played together.
Come on, I'll race you to that rock.
At the bottom of the sea lived the hermit crab, the only sea creature that wasn't the same as the others. Wherever he went, he was hidden from sight by his stony shell. As the other fish played, he crept slowly along the ocean floor, complaining.
Listen to them. Always laughing and playing, but never with me. Oh, no, don't ask me to join in the fun. Don't ask me to race or play games. I'll fix them.
Deep inside his cave, the hermit crab worked magic he had learned many, many years ago.
This will fix them. If they don't want to play with someone who looks different, I'll make sure that they're all different. Then none of them will play together anymore.
What's happened? Oh, we're all different. And ugly.
This is fun. What are you all afraid of?
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, we're still the same inside as we were yesterday. There's no reason we can't still be friends.
So the games began again. They found that they enjoyed being different. It made their games even more fun than before.
That's it. That's enough. First you ignore me, then you try to batter in my house. I should have made you all disappear instead of just changing you.
Who are you? How come we never saw you before?
I hid. I didn't think you wanted me to play with you because I was different.
Well, we're all different now. Why don't you join us?
You're not mad at me?
No.
So the hermit crab left his rock and joined in the fun. And everyone was happier.
What would you do if how would you feel if what would you do and how would you feel?
Hi, Kyle. What are you listening to? Don't turn it off. It's nice.
I didn't know you like classical music, Ernesto.
Sure. What's wrong with that?
Well, you know how some people are, always making fun of that kind of music. I was embarrassed that they would find out that I liked it.
I know. If you won't listen to soul music all the time, they think you're weird.
I like listening to soul music, but I like listening to classical music too. I don't think they should make fun of that.
How would you feel if someone made fun of you because you liked something different?
I would feel embarrassed. I would feel mad, and I would tell them I wouldn't like their things either.
I wouldn't feel so bad because what I like doesn't depend on what other people like.
How would you feel? And now, today's adventure of Outer Scope 2, Into the River.
May I suggest...
Chun has told the kids about Montego Slim Davis, the man who sailed with Sailor Bill. The kids decide to split up to follow the clues. Meanwhile, at the seaport, Bob and Robin are up to no good.
Okay, Bobby boy. Now look, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, heave ho, and over she go.
Right
Hey,
on, Robin.
okay.
No substitute for cooperation.
Hey! All right, now you ready?
Yeah.
All right, now it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, heave ho, and over she go. All ready? Okay.
Okay, 1,
2, 3, heave ho!
Who's gonna get deep 6, landlubbers?
Send me a postcard.
Hi, Julian.
Oh, hi, Eleanor. Who are your friends?
This is Willie, and this is my brother Henry. We met up at the park.
Say, who are you waving to in the river?
Oh, just a couple of long-distance swimmers.
Gee, can people really swim in this river?
Oh, those two will be all right. They're just a couple of sea snakes. So, where are you three off to now? Did you find the sailmaker?
Well, sort of. We found his son, a kite maker, and he gave us a new clue which Edgar and Cynthia are following, and we're supposed to take Outer Scope to look for a lady named Tia Rosa, who is also supposed to have some information.
And we have to go see her in person, so she'll know we're okay.
I'm sure you kids won't have any trouble with your Aunt Rosa. Now, if you want to take your ship to find her, I'll help you blast off.
Okay, you guys. Let's start the checkout and the countdown. Boy, I can't wait to fly this thing again.
Oh, that's right. You two greenhorns haven't been up yet. It's a good thing I'm around to show you the ropes.
Okay, boss.
You got it, Eleanor. But I bet I'll pick it up pretty quick.
I bet you will. Now let's get moving.
Oh, boy.
Okay, kids. I'll take care of the tie-down lines.
Thanks, Julian.
Good luck.
Hope we see you again soon.
Well, I sure hope Edgar and Cynthia have more luck at that Montego Slim address.
Me too.
I sure hope we have some luck at Tia Rosa's.
Okay, you guys. Everybody ready for the countdown?
Ready.
Ready? And... counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Power on!
Tia Rosa's place? Here we come.
We're lifting! We're lifting! Whoa!
Whoa! Wow! That was some takeoff.
Don't tell me you're still a little bit rusty, Willie.
Willie can do anything.
Well, I'm glad you think so, Henry. But the truth is, I am a little rusty. But it's all coming back to me right now.
Oh, okay, I believe.
Wowee! We're really getting up there.
Keep a sharp eye out, Navigator. Make sure to go high enough to clear the skyscrapers.
Okay, yes, Captain.
You want to go up the edge of the island, right along the Hudson River shoreline, okay?
Okay. Boy, what a place. What a big city.
Sure is. One of the biggest in the world. And you know, most of the people down there, or their ancestors, came from somewhere else. You know, from across the ocean, by all kinds of boats, and now by airplane.
That's right. All kinds of different people with different languages, different ways of living. Complete strangers.
Yeah, but you know, nobody's a stranger after you get to know him.
You're right, Henry. Nobody's a stranger after you get to know him.
Yeah, and the people are still coming, aren't they?
They sure are, Henry. And you know, my teacher says that America still lets in more immigrants than all the other countries of the world put together.
Say, that's pretty amazing.
Wonder who we'll meet next.
Who knows? There's about 8 million folks down there, so anything's possible.
Hey! We're getting close. Better start slowing down.
Okay, Navigator.
Ollie's up on the fuel.
I really don't think there's room enough to land down there, Willie.
Okay. I'll circle around up here till you spot a large building with a clear enough roof for us to land on.
Oh no! We've lost an umbrella!
So that's what it was. I must have made that turn too tight.
I'm
this thing with only one umbrella. It's beginning to look mighty doubtful, though.
We're directly over a pretty flat roof right now. Just fingers straight down, straight down.
I'm trying.
Steer it around hard right, or we'll miss the roof. Move it over, quick!
Next time, emergency landing.
Retratos familiares. Family portraits? I wonder who would be in my family portrait.
So, you're looking for a family portrait? We have all kinds of families coming in. Big families, small families. Now, who's in your family portrait? Oh? Well, here are a few possibilities. Now, some children live with their two parents, and maybe a little brother, too. Is this your family portrait? Okay. Well, some children live with just one of their parents, and that may be because one parent has died, or the parents are divorced or separated. Now, there's a possible family portrait. Is it yours? Well, sometimes the children in a family are adopted or foster children. In that case, your parents are not the people who brought you into the world, but they love you and take care of you. Not necessarily just you, maybe a sister too. Is this your family portrait? Okay. Sometimes children live with relatives other than their parents. Maybe an aunt or uncle. Or grandparents. Now that's a pretty picture. Is this your family? Okay. Maybe you live with one parent who brought you into this world, or a parent and a step-parent. You might also spend time with your dad and his new wife, so you'd have two families in a way, and they could all be part of your family portrait. Now, here's another one we haven't tried. You live with both parents. No? How about just your dad? How about a sister? Oh, that's right. Little sisters do need lots of room. Any other sisters or brothers? One. And another? And two little brothers? Oh, yes, typical little brothers. Then this is your family portrait. No? Wait. Oops, don't want to forget Grandma. Okay, folks, get real close together now. And I think we're going to have a fine family portrait. Sometimes families change. Someone in your family moves away. Or someone new comes into the family. Or maybe your whole family moves, and all of a sudden lots of things seem different. Sometimes you may feel that you love the people in your family so much, it makes you feel all good inside. And then there are times when you wonder how you could ever have liked any of them very much at all. In any case, you will one day have the chance to have a family of your own, if you want to. Your family is your family, and always will be. It gives all of you the chance to trust, understand, forgive, love and respect each other. That's what makes a family very, very special.
Way for the poetry and art section.
Let's go to the ice cream house. Let's go to the ice cream house. Yes, we have I found like some kind of chocolate. Not chocolate. Mint chocolate chip. Yeah. That's what I got too much mint in it. I like the pink restaurant over there. I like that.
Friendship is 2. Friendship is 3. Friendship is as many as you want it to be. Friendship is to like one another, to share and play with each other.
Friendship is to stay with your brother. Friendship is to talk with your mother. Friendship is the joy we share, all through our house and everywhere. A friend is someone near and dear. A friend is someone you'll always cheer. Friendship is important, don't you know? But if you don't take care of it, your friendship will not grow. Friendship is a thing that should be treasured. Friendship is a thing that can't be measured.
You should have friendship all your life, through joy and love and even strife. Friendship is friendship, rain or shine. Friendship is friendship all of the time. Friendship is for everyone, from the mountain to the sea. So friendship is for people, including me.
Real people, I'd like to introduce you to some real people. Real people.
Hi, it's Willie. Today, Maria and I are going to spend the weekend on a real Puerto Rican finca. I wonder what it's like.
We're really out in the sticks. This is El Campo, Willie.
Qué lindo. It's so pretty. I like Rio Grande, Puerto Rico already.
We just left Rio Grande. We are on the outskirts now.
It's hot. I sure could use a nice cold piragua. Chévere. Chévere?
Sí, chévere. That's the Puerto Rican way of saying lean.
Okay, chévere it is. Chévere for a nice cold piragua.
Paciencia, Willie. We are almost to Clemente's farm. No piraguas, but you can have some cold orange juice when we get there.
That sure is a nice house your brother owns, Tio Clemente.
Yes, a nice house, really, but that's not my brother's house. His farm is up there.
If that truck can make it, why can't ours?
I wish we could, but that's a four-wheel drive truck, Willie. He can do it, but we can't in our car.
Couldn't we wait for that truck to come back? Just pretend you're climbing the 5 flights to our apartment, Willie. Whew.
llegaste. Pilar, ya llegaron. Raúl, Ana, ya llegaron.
¿Cómo están? Hola,
Mira, Pedro, qué cosa más linda. Esto te pone... Ay, mira.
Really, Maria, how you've grown. You were little kids the last time I saw you. Míralo, Pilar.
Pero qué grandes están. María, Willie. Now, this is Raúl and Anna. You used to play together when you lived here.
I don't remember, Tia. It was such a long time ago. But I do remember you, Tia Clemente, when you worked in the United States picking fruit.
Me too. You used to come and visit us.
That was 5 years ago, when I left picking fruit in the United States to come back to my beloved Puerto Rico to grow my own food.
Mm-hmm.
This is mine.
All of that?
Well, not all, but enough to where I can keep my own little farm.
Hey, and you got farm workers.
Well, they work on the farm, yes. We all help on this farm. Now, let's all go inside and have something cold to drink, eh?
Que tengo un refresco de limón bien frío.
I didn't know we had an uncle who was a girl. That's the first time I heard of a girl working in the fields with the farm workers. Girls are supposed to be big shots. They don't work in the fields.
Willie, there you go again. Not all growers are the same. Anyway, this is Puerto Rico, not New York State. Maybe Tio Clemente is different from other growers. Come on, Willie, I thought you were thirsty.
I love oranges. You must know a lot about farms and things, huh, Raul?
Yeah, he does. It sounds like fun, eating food all day, playing hide and seek in the fields.
It's more than that. It's work, Willie.
Work? I'd sure like to have to work like that all the time. Doesn't look like work to me.
Okay, let's see how much play we're going to do tomorrow. You guys are going to help me with the harvest.
Terrific.
I thought you were going to play, Willie.
Yeah, but who starts playing at 5:30 in the morning?
Hey, no playing today, kid.
Boy, Maria, I'll be the only one on the whole block who knows anything about farming. Wait until I get back to New York and tell my friends.
You won't be the only one who knows, Willie.
Oh, yeah? You name me one person on the block in New York who knows anything about farming.
Me. I live on your block, and Raul and Anna are going to teach us both.
Okay, Raul. Let's get to work.
You know that when you pick the things, you have to watch for the green ones, and you can pick red or green. And they make it on the inside to make it like a stew.
Oh.
And it tastes very good. See this? Both of them.
You could pick both of them then, right?
Yes, any color you want. Del día.
Have time to play. You were right, Cousin Raul. That is work.
But I had fun. I learned a lot.
Me too. If I lived here, I'd like to become a great farmer like my cousin Raul. Chévere, Raul.
Me, 3.
Me, tired.
I like it.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ana, ¿qué pasa?
We forgot that Papi told us to make sure and come home for lunch.
Will they be real angry? I bet they will. Wait, I've got an idea. Maybe they won't be angry if I tell them that I picked these for them, to show them I knew, to show them that Raul and Anna taught me how to pick only the best vegetables at the right time. They can't get mad when they learn that this little old New Yorker just learned how to pick the vegetables just like a Puerto Rican farmer does.
You sure learn fast, Willie.
Hey. Now, Maria, in case you aren't listening, when you pick a ají, the thing to watch out for is... You think you're the best.
This is Woody the Spoon on a mysterious quest. I've got a map for a treasure chest. It says there's wealth, bounty, and surprises. Look, it's fish. Fish of all sizes.
Okay, let's try making codfish cakes today. Connor, would you cut the onions?
Sure.
Be very careful with the knife because it's sharp. Why don't we start shredding the codfish?
So we take the skin off?
Yes, you must take the skin off in order to shred it.
The skin is thick. Feels like rubber. Were you born in the West Indies, Maggie?
Yes, I was born in the West Indies, and codfish cake is a favorite dish in the West Indies. You can eat it as a snack, dinner time, but I like it best for breakfast.
In Caribbean waters, there's no cod around. From the cold Atlantic, they ship them down. But in the island, it's a popular treat, because for protein and price, it can't be beat.
After you do this, does your finger stick?
Yes, it gets very smelly and sticky, and you must wash your hands real well with soap and water. Connor, why don't you dump the onions in?
Okay, sure.
Lisa, 1 cup of flour. Measure out 1 cup of flour. Reggie, put a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic salt. Connor, 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
So I do heaping or level?
Heaping is fine.
Okay.
You add a dash of pepper. Connor, would you pour a glass of water?
Sure.
Lisa, would you add some water to this?
Pour it all in or just a little bit?
Yeah, pour it all in. Okay. Would you keep mixing this?
Okay.
Lisa, would you help me here with the oil? You turn the stove on. You pour the oil in.
How much oil do you use?
Enough so that it can be deep fried. But this is sufficient.
How long does it take for it to boil?
Oh, about 2 or 3 minutes for it to become hot.
Is this enough mixed?
Keep mixing a little more. Lisa, it seems about ready. Bring the platter over.
Okay.
Connor, why don't you bring the mixture over?
Sure.
Be careful when you're putting them in so that the oil would not pop up.
They sure are sizzling. How can you tell when they're ready?
When they become brown on both sides.
Wow, I sure can't wait to eat them.
This is ready to be taken out, okay? Okay, let's dip in.
I hope mine are as good as yours, Maggie.
Thank you.
Well, we cooked the food and it came out fine. You can try it yourself when you got the time. Because working in the kitchen is a lot of fun. And when you're finished, you can eat what you've done.
Come on along and join us.